How has the market shift impacted your home's value? That's the exact question that I will answer in this video. But first, let's cover some of the facts that we can all understand and agree upon. Number one fact is the median sold price of a home that sold last month in Roseville was $623,000. Okay, that's a fact. Number two, the median sold price of a home that sold in June in Roseville was $695,000. Another fact. Number three fact is that buyers have had a bunch of competition over the last several years, or at least few years, when it comes to purchasing a home. They have not had the luxury of being picky when choosing a home if they wanted to purchase a home quickly. And the reason we know that fact, and we know that buyers have not had the luxury and they've competed with multiple other offers, is because we know that the average listing last year received 3 offers on a property. So at very least, buyers were competing with at least 2 other buyers. Now that is not the case. Number 4 fact is all homes, whether they were beautiful or not, would sell quickly within the last couple of years. Some for less than others, some for more than others, but either way they still sold quickly. The average days on market was about 9 days. Now, the average days currently is closer to 40 days on market. So why the shift? Now, it's no secret that hikes in the interest rate caused the shift in the market. If you watch the news or any of my videos, you'll know that. But the buyer that was just on the verge of affordability was basically priced out of being able to buy a home that they wanted at that price because interest rates nearly doubled, okay? So the home that they originally wanted, that they thought they could afford, they no longer can afford. They've been priced out of that particular segment of the market. Now, since some of those buyers went away, some of the buyer demand decreased. Since some of the buyer demand decreased, more homes were left sitting on the market. Since more homes were left sitting on the market and the buyer demand decreased, buyers that were still in the market had some negotiation power. Since buyers had negotiation power, sellers were forced to adapt to the new environment. The sellers that adjusted and adapted properly were able to sell their home in a reasonable amount of time for a good price. The ones that did not adjust and adapt appropriately did not sell their home. And they further contributed to this shift in the market and ultimately contributed to the shift in the value of your home. So, since we basically give interest rates all of the credit for the shift in the market, does that mean that your home's value is now more directly attached or associated with whatever today's interest rate is? The answer is a little tiny bit yes, because today's interest rate is going to have an impact on what the buyer will be able to pay for your home, but a little bit more no. Here's what I mean by that, and then I'm going to answer the exact question of how exactly this market shift has impacted your home's value. You see, though home sellers have had to reduce their price, there are still technically not that many homes available to purchase in comparison to the buyers that are out there and still shopping for homes. Currently, as of today, we're at about 3 months supply of inventory, which is essentially just a normalized market. It's not a buyer's market. It's not so much a seller's market. It's a normalized market. And this is why, despite interest rates nearly doubling and the cost of mortgage rates and mortgage payments increasing substantially, home values have just not come down all that much in comparison. For example, you could buy the median-sized home in spring for $695,000 with a mortgage payment of $3,100, while today the median sales price is close to $620,000 with a mortgage payment of about $3,800. So the bottom line is that housing has just become much more expensive from a monthly payment perspective, though it has become less expensive from an overall pricing perspective. Many sellers still are not willing to reduce their price in order to match the buyer's monthly affordability. So, how does this all impact your current home's value? Now, more than ever, making improvements to your home is really, really important. The presentation of your home online is still very important. How your home shows, smells, and generally presents itself in person is way more important than ever because buyers are paying a lot more money for their monthly mortgage. And they also, since there's 3 months of inventory available, they have some options. So let's dive in right now to how exactly the market shift has directly impacted your home's value. Number one, like I touched on a second ago, is the condition of your home has greater impact on the value. Now, staging, repairs, and updates are not only the tactics that you'll use to get more money when selling. Now they are tactics that you must use to sell, period. So not doing updates and improvements and staging and all of those things may mean that you're not able to sell your house at all. And because of that, you have to factor in what repairs are needed, what is the general condition of your home, what updates are needed in order to get more for your home, or in order just to sell your home in general. And that hasn't been the case since prior to the shift. Number two, something to take into consideration is your home is likely worth a bit less than the home that just recently sold. Now this is just the current issue within the shift. We don't know how things are going to pan out and what trend we'll continue to see, but currently we're in a decelerating market where home values are worth less than they were the prior month. So your home's value, it used to be, before the shift, it used to be based on the average of homes that had recently sold, plus you adjust upwards for the appreciation trend and for the demand in the market trend. And things were not so heavily weighted on the condition of your home and the update. Now, your home's value is based on the home that very, very recently sold, like recently sold, and what is pending sale right now in the area. And in many cases, we're adjusting slightly downward for the downward trend that we see on pricing. Pressure from interest rates and affordability are heavily weighted, as well as the condition of your home. Notice the theme there. Condition of your home is still the big one, but anyhow, one of the major shifts that we're seeing now, or one of the major impacts that we're seeing now due to the shift in the market, is that we used to be trending upwards, now we're trending downwards, and we have to take that into consideration when selling. And the third impact that the shift in the market has had on your home's value is made it incredibly hard to predict what the value of your home will be by the time it hits the market. Because of those factors that I said before, because there was a general trend in the market, it was pretty easy to estimate exactly how much your home might be worth, especially for someone that's a professional in the area. Even now, having to really roll up my sleeves and do some research, check out the hyper-local neighborhood, zip code, city market trend to see exactly what we can predict the home might be worth in 1 month's time. Because keep in mind, most of the time when you're looking at doing a refinance, or you're looking at selling your home, or you're looking at your home value, period, that number that you're looking at is just a snapshot of moment in time, and it is going to change. As a professional and someone that's guiding people to be successful at the time that they put their home on the market, I'm having to look forward and sort of anticipate what we might see in the market. So the shift in the market has made that a little bit more of a difficult process. Hey, if you got value from this video and you want to watch more videos just like this where I educate you on what's going on in the market, how to position yourself to win, and take advantage of the opportunities that are available to every home buyer and home seller right now in this market, then make sure you click the subscribe button on our channel. Thanks so much for watching. I'm Jeff Goolsby with the Goolsby Group. It's my mission to help people win at real estate, and I hope that I can help you win sometime soon.